Oh, that's a pretty one. Hey, lady. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it appears confused and yet somehow compelled to
Loyal to the Order.
I would stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day. He hasn't changed a bit. Always.
Stay silent, you!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Vara. She ain't coming back.
Come on then, Legsy. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Have you, cud?
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube. And you were... you. Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
Come on then, Legsy. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
No. I mean, not more unusual than usual. It's just...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body...
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Bread or brisket, toes the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name
Oh, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, "Losa," he'd say. "Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship, follow the rats. They'll find you a way out."
Disgusting like threats.
Right, God. Will you quit?
Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what.
I will not.
Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable?
Come on then, Lexi. Hey up.
I find only bread. I want no
Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Just like all your kind.
Disgusting like threats.
Feels like just one, strangely enough. Big one, though. Don't know its name yet, either. It takes time for them to get comfortable. So, how are you enjoying the joy?
Come on then, Lexi. Hey up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, toes the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others.
Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Have you cud?
Disgusting. Just like all your kind.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if... when. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be? Sounds fine. So, we're good to go? Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself.
Toes the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have you cud?
Disgusting. Just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
Great God. Will you quit dragging this on? Ain't that hard, Legsy. Just hand over the gold.
I will not.
Come on then, Legsy. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, toes the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have you cud?
Disgusting. Just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
Great God. Will you quit dragging this on? Ain't that hard, Legsy. Just hand over the gold.
I will not. push you. I want only bread.
Come on then, Legsy. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have your cud.
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
Grave God, will you quit dragging this on? Tain't that hard, Legsy. Just hand over the gold.
I will not.
Come on then, Legsy. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have your cud.
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
Grave God, will you quit dragging this on? Tain't that hard, Legsy. Just hand over the gold.
I will not. You push you. I want only bread.
Come on then, Legsy. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
This is not your business, long pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this un. Griff or...
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you. Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection, no exceptions. Especially not for elves.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp. You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the Magisters enforcing round here. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
And neither will I.
We got a system, and it looks like...
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
I've an errand to run around here first. I'll catch up with you there later.
Remember, past the kitchens, down to the beach. Inside there is a safe place.
Where's the oil?
The man rolls his sleeves back down and casually wipes some...
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours. He grips your hand tight as a vice and shakes it, hard.
Good to meet you, lady. Say, you don't look all that busy. I could use someone to watch my... I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here, while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place? The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right? Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine run.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling. He shoots you a flinty look, all teeth and peril.
Lone wolves only share such information with friends. Are we going to be friends?
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. Can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Where's the oil?
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a...
And what you after?
Get bent. I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dalith.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? All manner of things. Have a look. found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? For you? Hell no. That's for me to know, and you to get out of my face. Buy or shut. Who in their right mind would think of a thing like this?
The Magister stares at the ground, unaware of your presence. With a start, she looks up and realizes someone is standing right beside her.
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left. It'll be a last as well.
Her voice trails to silence, and she resumes staring at the ground.
I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later. I put my faith in the Bishop. Reminds me of his father. And what he said has been true. Wherever there are sorcerers, Voidwoe can strike. Oh, yes. Only a week or two before, well, you know. But who didn't then? He was driving the Black Ring back, soon to rout them entirely.
Bad luck to let one of them cross your path.
Puss.
Go on, keep moving.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
What do you need? By all means, get an eyeful. all means, get an eyeful. By all means, get an eyeful. Dallas, you maniac. Dallas, you maniac. It's bolted on there tight, ain't it? Where's the oil? Dallas, you maniac.
Leave me. Go. Get away. Get back. At least wait till I've croaked my last, if you want to study me.
So this is Fort Joy.
A delivery. Surely you'll have one.
What a
I
crumb.
know that look well enough. You're about to pop, ain't ya? Why don't you enter a match and let some of that frustration out the right way? You'll find out. Down the hatch, then.
Hmm? Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm...
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach, he looks up, setting the potato, but not.
What? Who's asking?
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh? Everything there? Good.
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light, watching it glint.
I'm listening.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Everything now? Good.
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf hunched over, clutching his knees in the cage.
I solve my own problems.
I got that special shipment you was asking after.
Take your coin, then.
Sure, have a look. Good stuff, huh? Oh, they'll cure you of your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache, too. Thugs. Look at it this way. People get lawless here, and we all can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potatoes. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Hey, you're a little light in your pack, ain't you, girl? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by, let's just say, folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Maybe I happen to know where everything ends up. Only the finest, you know.
Ain't fit for beasts. Watch yourself. Watch your hands, Pipsqueak. What are you loitering round here for? I got my good eye on you, bub. Make it quick. Hell if I know. Don't rightly know if it can be done. If they take the sauce out of you, what are you? Sure. Palamine made it as far as the hollow marshes even. They dragged his corpse back the next day. Head pulled clean off by a ghost. I saw it myself. I never seen one myself, but me cousin up in... Hands out your pockets now.
When another divine arises, will source change back?
What up, old chap? There's plenty of singletons about.
Leave me be, Sam.
I only mean that if you think about it logically, she's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come, old chap. Don't be unreasonable. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy for greed.
What did you say?
That's what happened, isn't it?
Bleeding snake.
Now, let's not get nasty. Greet's better off, I'm sure.
Keep her name out your mouth, how about?
Easy now, old chap. It isn't my fault she's dead. Gods. The smell, though.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
Goodness, this place has made you cranky. Perk up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about.
When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources?
I only mean that if you think about it logically,
why hasn't
she's much
Alexander
better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, chap. Don't be unreasonable. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy for greed.
What did you say?
That's what happened, isn't it?
Bleeding snake.
Now, let's not get nasty. Greet's better off, I'm sure.
Keep her name out your mouth, how about?
Easy now, old chap. It isn't my fault she's dead. Gods. The smell, though.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one. Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been... Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last...
It's too...
Oh, 10 bottles of mead.
Tight.
1,000 bottles of dust. 50 bottles of tears, oh. Make the hinges rust.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
She's gone, Farah. Gone! Farah. She ain't coming
Please.
back.
Please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these... Oh, bless you. Bless you. She's been missing for days now. And not as... Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair. A quiet child. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fella, you are an angel.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself. They were so close, almost within arm's reach. They were just there.
It's bolted on there tight, ain't it? Where's the oil? Oh, Dallas, you maniac.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her...
What do you need? Huh, the Hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the Feather would have been a likelier name.
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she sees in him. Oh, I dunno. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across... People do change, don't they? It's bolted on there tight, ain't it?
The woman looks up as you approach.
What do you need? Huh, the Hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. Oh, I dunno. She was a sweet... People do change.
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, by all means, get an eyeful.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts and...
And what you after?
A grin cracks her stony face.
Sure thing. I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? Magic and metal, like most of Dallas's designs. Metal keeps it locked. Magic makes it work. That's all I know. For you? Hell no. Worthy is exactly the right word. Yeah, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. Speaking of, you haven't.
Save your spirit to fight the Reaper. Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dean here'd thank you too if he could. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Whoever kills the other is the boss! Shua! Got you!
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Your kind I handle, but small ones. An elf lives forever, if she stays away.
You're cheating! I'll stab you right in the eye! You can't get me!
As you approach the young elf, Losa suddenly grabs your arm. Her hand is damp. Her face looks pale and grey.
Hey, listen, I don't know why, but I think I need to talk to them. You mind?
She jerks her hand away.
I can't. I just need to talk to her, okay?
She turns towards Sahela. She darts over to the elf, and they begin talking in earnest, more quietly than you can overhear. Losa suddenly snatches up both the elf's hands and leans close to her. Her voice rises.
You have to tell me.
The whites of Losa's eyes fade to grey, then black. The colour runs into her veins, crisscrossing her skin like lightning. She keeps hold of Sahela.
It rises in you even now, Losa. Do not let it. You must be strong. Be strong. Fight. You are okay. You are yours. No one else's.
Shut up. Let go. Let go. I don't want to hurt her. Don't make me.
Losa is rigid as a board, tense with the effort of holding Sahela's hands in tight, painful bunch.
Leave me alone. Leave me. I don't want to.
You are hurting me.
Losa's eyes are black. Sahela's fingers are white under her grasp.
Let me go. Please.
A sinister smile spreads across Losa's lips. She jerks the elf toward her.
Chatty, chatty elf. Chatty elf with all the answers. I wonder...
Losa, please. You must not defend her. She wakes if she is weakened. We must hurt her to protect her, you see?
One by one and two by two they...
You must weaken her to help her. It is almost enough. A few more hits. She comes back to us when she is weaker.
yourself.
I know they help.
Got you! I got you! Wait, I call a timeout!
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns toward...
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it? I see it before my eyes. It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. Your life is not your own. Your life is for us all.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave. My protector, my friend, and he is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out. You bring me great... I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him. Yes, please ask. My home is far. Your language gives me some trouble. We elves... Time, for us, is now. There is not then, and it is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble for us.
You can't get me! You're too slow! Shua! Got you!
I know they help.
As soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
Ivan smiles and salutes at you.
I feel him, but I do not see him. I feel him, but I do not see him.
Look around you. Your state.
I'll stab you right in the eye! Shua! Got you! Wait, I call a timeout!
I feel him, but I do not see him.
Whoever kills the other is the boss! You can't get me!
I know they help.
Got you!
I know they help. Take your coin then.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown? Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist. Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
An elf, caked in mud and blood.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
He perks up and wipes his face with his good hand.
Sahela, you speak to her? She is all right then. Good. Huh. She sees my trouble, of course. She already knows. And she knows I help you out of here in exchange. It is all prepared. It is ready. I am too weak to go. But I must care for Sahela. You release me, and I show you the way out.
Worse than war rations, these.
I am grateful. Your freedom for mine. A good deal. I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does? Like so. For some time, I think Griff takes his own supplies. But I see the anger in him that he does not find it. He truly does not find what he seeks. Griff is a powerful man, power is mysterious. I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. You understand. Thank you.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted. Give it down, will you?
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
You already know the terms. Nothing else to say.